And welcome back. It's been a while which I've been dealing with events of geopolitics in the world, but this is a matter of importance now. The peace talks between America and Russia is all theatre, is a load of bullshit. It's just for NATO gain time to rearm Kiev on another occasion, and so they can directly attack or decapitate, as they say, the enemy. Obviously the Russians are not fooled with bullshit. Trump is pissed off, and Putin is going ahead with the special operations offensive, which is going to be extended. 50,000 soldiers are Russian troops are nearby Kharkov city. Another 100,000 fresh troops battle ready and military hardware are heading towards the east. And regarding the intense bombardments on Kiev and Moscow, it goes to show things are ramping up. This could be the occasion for Putin take off the gloves and go down like a fucking ham on these NATO cunts. And another sign which this was all bullshit. The so-called the trio coalition of goodwill, Germany, United Kingdom and France, have authorised Kiev to use long-range missiles. This is a declaration of war, especially from a part of Germany. And obviously this increases the probability these countries in a future global warfare, World War III, will be the first targets to be hit. Because Lavrov and Medvedev said so. Wherever these missiles came from or where they're launched will hit those bases. Not as well as in Ukraine, and even beyond Ukraine. And that means members of the NATO countries who supply weapons for this fascist Kiev regime to go ahead. Let's get one thing clear. Ukrainians do not operate these missile systems. They're always run by NATO personnel and intelligence gathering are NATO satellites, American satellites. So there is a direct involvement of NATO in this war against Russia. It's not Ukraine Russia, it's NATO Russia. And every time these drones fly by in Russian territory, they are gathering intelligence, and that intelligence will be used in the future to attack Russia, military targets, industry and stuff. The so-called decapitation operation, which the West are eager to carry out. Well, without facing the consequences, you will lead us into World War III. Other war fronts have been quiet, but when they're quiet means there's something brewing, not too good. And you know, this war will drag on. And obviously sanctions don't work. Tit for tat tactics does not work. It just only provocate people. This is probably what the West wants, to provoke Russia. Putin's no chap of so-called the exit of the Soviet Union, a more evolved, a more sophisticated, intelligent-wise, I should say, intellectual-wise, I should say, and the deployment of new weaponry, new tanks, new technology, and let's face it, the Russians have a strategic advantage over the Ukrainians and the West, because if the West, they want to fight conventional war, they won't have the time nor the organisation to put their shit together and really fight like men, instead of using proxy pussies instead, which this is typical of the NATO. And if they want to inflict damage on Russia, I think they're going to have to use the nuke option, tactical nuclear weapons. The B-61-13, the deployment of these new tactical nuclear weapons is amazingly a year in advance with respect to the current administration. That means they are preparing for war.